We have about 260 to 280 cats come through. Cats and kittens. Everybody is vaccinated, dewormed, defleed, tested for feline leukemia, and then they're spayed and neutered and adopted out for $100. We fundraise for the money in between because each cat costs us about $250 to $300.
Since 2004, Qualicum Cat Rescue has placed over 1,600 cats and kittens in forever homes.
Think about a mom cat that has kittens outside. She has to feed them, and in order to feed them, she's got to hunt herself. So that means she has to leave her kittens for a short period of time and try and find a food source. And so it becomes very, very difficult for her. So quite often the weakest kittens die one by one. And it's sad. We've seen kittens come in that have been very emaciated. Our goal is to spay neuter as many cats in the Oceanside area as we can. That is the only way the problem will be solved.
It's not always easy helping needy cats, but it is worth it.
We have just gone with mamas and babies and just been thrilled to have them. They're lots of fun, lots of energy, not too much work, and they mind stay in their own bedroom. So, it's better than grandkids. These ones will be hard because we've had mama since before the babies were born. And the last mama that we'd had her for extra long, and it was really hard to give her up. But we know that if we keep the ones that we really get attached to, then we can't help any of the little babies. So go through the hard stuff and then go on to new babies. Here, we're going to put them back in their bed. Come on. You ready? Okay. Come on, let's go. Come on, babies. Come on. Yeah. Hang on. Your mom's just pushing here.
I happened to see him in Barb's arms at the Qualicum Cat Rescue, and they didn't think that he would make it through the weekend.
She took him and started looking after him and kept him. He was exposed to what's a disease called panleukopenia, and it causes his brain not to form correctly. So the balanced part of his brain didn't form, so that's why he walked strangely.
And so he's unable to control his muscles the way all the other cats can. Well, we didn't think he would survive, and so we weren't sure about what to call him. And so my husband said, well, why don't you just call him Rescue Cat? And then it just became RC. He gets regular baths, and he doesn't mind them at all. He's very good about it because he's had baths since he was a very little kitten. It took a while for him to learn how to walk. We'd put a tensor bandage around him, and then we could hold the top end of it, and he would get the idea of how to stand on all four legs and move forward. We would take him out and we would just walk him, so we'd get something that he would follow. He loved to follow anything dangly like this. And then we would just walk him. Get him used to walking. Come on. So he's come a long way, this guy. And you can see his back end is a little bit shaved because he's unable to groom himself properly. We have to shave him fairly regularly. Where sometimes we think, oh, he walks normally. Of course, when we see the other cats, we realize he doesn't. Come on, good boy. He was the first cat to use the cat door. Come on, RC.
And I love cats anyway. I've seen Princess here. She's a real beauty. She wouldn't leave me alone, so I had to take her. Ozzy actually has a bent neck. And when he was little guy, it was really bad. His head was always over sideways. One day he stepped on the robo and away it went. And he, oh wow, and he ran after it and jumped on it. And then he started playing on it ever since. You should have seen him when we first got him. He had no tail. It was just like a rat's tail. He had no fur in his back end or around his head. And this is all grown in the last 10 months. It's just amazing. But when he was about just a few months ago, on both his sides, when his fur was shorter, he's got a pumpkin on his side.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really neat, but you can't see it now that his fur has gotten longer.
Cats leave here healthy, vaccinated, and ready to go so that there isn't any worry for the first year. And then from there on, we hope that people keep up with their shots and their deworming and defleeing.
Thank you for your interest in helping Qualicum Cat Rescue. For more information, you can go to their website at qualicumcatrescue.com.